What year were you born in? Have you ever thought back and wondered what the world was like before and during your first moments of life? Well, today I'm going to take you all back in time to South Korea and their music scene before 1992. Most people who think back to the start of K-pop know the group South Taiji and Boys. They'll come up in the next video because no one really talks about what came before them. For South Taiji to have changed the music scene into what we know as K-pop, there had to be something to change from, and that is where Sabangcha comes in. Sabangcha. No, not that hit song from NCT 127, but the group that formed in 1987. Pre-1992 South Korean society was big into this genre called trap, which is the same music genre right now slowly retaking popularity back from K-pop in Korea today. Koreans were also heavily invested in American music over the 1980s due to the historical ties between the two countries. At the end of the day, in 1987, the popular music of South Korea was trot and American pop for the most part. But now, enter the debut of Sabangcha. Sabangcha was a three-member boy group consisting of Kim Tae-young, Jung Won-kwan, and Lee Sang-won. They debuted under the company DSP Media, notable for groups like KARD, April, and Kara. There's not much to say for training, however, as that wasn't really a thing during this time. Instead, the most notable training, if one could consider it that, was Tae-young, who was born in 1962. He studied at Incheon University from 1981 to 1986. He received a bachelor degree in electrical engineering, the perfect prerequisite to being a professional singer. As for the other two members, both born in 1965, Won-kwan has a pretty unknown public background that I could find, while Sang-won went to K-won Arts High School Theater Film. Essentially, this would be the equivalent nowadays of trying to be a YouTuber after going to school to major in history. The group was active from 1987 through 1990. However, they attempted to make a return in 1995 after seeing the success of groups like South Taiji and DE. So, expect them to come up again in a later video covering the year 1995. Spoiler alert, the return didn't go well. They disbanded again a year later. This is arguably their most popular song that translates into Story Last Night, and a performance of it live from 1988. It's gained over 2.3 million views in just the past 5 years being on YouTube, and it really shows a testament to Sabangcha's legendary place in Korean music history. Here's another song of theirs back from 1988 again, translated to College. However, Sabangcha was one of the only groups around at this time. Soloists were a way more common sight during this period. One specific soloist in the latter years of the 1980s that K-pop stans should definitely know about is the late Shin Hae-chul. Hae-chul began his solo career in 1990 after working with a band during his time in university during the late 80s. Like the members of Sabangcha, he had no previous training like idols do nowadays. He studied philosophy in college and then dropped out to pursue music. His solo career wasn't as poppy as Sabangcha per se, having a heavy rock, sometimes even jazzy background to most of his solo material, and eventually pioneering the experimental rock genre in Korea with the band NEXT. But they will come up in the next video of the series. Hae-chul released 2 albums in his time as a soloist, the first being in 1990, entitled Don't Be Sad, which received outstanding reviews. The most popular song on that album being the ballad Don't Look So Sad, which led to multiple awards in 1990, such as the Golden Disc Award, First Seoul Music Awards Rookie Award, KBS's Music Awards of the Year, and NBC 10 Singers Award. The second album, titled Myself, he released the next year in 1991, which followed up the success of his debut album. My favorite song off of that album being Jazz Cafe. But the biggest hit on that album, arguably, is To You. This really sets up the Korean music scene for the start of K-pop, with the introduction of the legendary trio Sao Taiji, as well as Shin Hae-chul forming one of the pioneering Korean rock bands, NEXT, all happening in 1992. Thank you all for watching though. This series is something I've really wanted to start now for a long time and take a different spin on the history of K-pop. Rather than focus on specific groups, I'd rather see how the genre evolved as a whole from the beginning. I couldn't have put this together without my dear Yoo-jung, who gave me so many leads to start this, as well as giving me the idea for a different take, so I can't be more grateful to her. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I would really like to make more, and it would mean so much to me if you did. Let me know if there's anything I should change in the series to make it better for your enjoyment, and as always, K-pop and chill the safe way, and I'll see you in 1992.
보답을 너네 모두 꺼주시오 한국말로 하자니요 색깔네요 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오 나한테 내서 이런 거 처음 해보지요 영화 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러 오늘 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해